I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on Facebook. People are saying, has it started? It's 9 o'clock, and guess what? We're here. I'm so excited. Okay, nothing is on yet. Hold on, it's coming. I'm going to view and make sure I can see we're live before we bring our special guest on. All right. Whoops. Can you all see me? There we go. Morning! I'm getting mornings. I know you guys can see me if you're saying good morning. First off, I just want to thank you guys. We have a new member in the house. I'm on Instagram and Facebook this morning. Oh, shoot, you can't see me. There we go. Hi, good morning. So I'm on Instagram, and on Instagram somebody just said I'm a new member. You guys. Okay, there's my door. Well, there's not my door. Hold on. I'm going to add our new members to the it's the door of fame. I keep saying the wall of fame. There goes Krista. There goes Gwen. There goes Maria. There goes Edwina. Mindy S. Oh my goodness, you guys. Patricia. Hold on. Oh, can you guys see? Oh, you guys can see both doors, right? Oh, on Instagram. Okay, hold on. I really realized I probably shouldn't have waited for the bottom to fill up, because now I'm bending over and all you see is my keister. Joanne, Alice, I think that's our first Alice in the group. Susan, hold on. Okay, I don't know your name, Showtime 8904, but there you are. Linda C. I know we have a couple of Lindas, and I know we have two Linda C's, by the way. Taylor B. Let's see. Kim. Mix something. Kim mix something. Look at that. Isn't that funny? Lois. Or is that Louise? Sorry. Sally M. Oh my goodness. I'm filling up the door. Gloria K. Tracy B. Tracy B. You spell your name different than me, but that's okay. Stephanie M. and Ruth I. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I love how people are now saying the door of fame. So it is not the wall of fame. It is the two doors of fame. So first and foremost, okay. Somebody said, I'll be your first Darylyn, pronounced Carolyn. Okay, so it really helps me if you tell me your name rhymes with something. My name is Tracy Weinzaffel, and it rhymes with Schmacy something Weinzaffel. I don't know what it rhymes with. No. Stacy, Casey, Lacey, Macy. Okay, got it. All right, Tracy time. Everybody's here. So I'm going to give you a little bit of housekeeping stuff. First off, my door of fame is almost filled up. I am really happy, humbled, surprised, thankful, grateful, blessed, beyond belief that the message, the kinship, the tribeship, is contagious. It's the best type of contagious we can have during these times. So it is Sunday. I normally don't pop in here on a Sunday, but I got somebody very special to agree to go on live with me. She happens to be a member. I'm going to say she happens to be a founding member. She also happens to be our community ambassador. Oh, and one more thing before I move on. Sorry. I'm going to lead up to this. For all of you who joined in the Art Journal Challenge, what a day it was yesterday. And I actually logged off, floated in the pool with a few adult beverages. I had a couple of girlfriends. I just texted the word float, ? And I had two girlfriends who showed up, and we just floated around in the pool and it was amazing. And I just relaxed. So I didn't really log in like I normally do. But this morning, I decided to jump in the group, and the pumpkins that we did, the workshop we did yesterday, was off the charts. And I shared all your work and did another showcase slideshow, whatever you want to call it, because I couldn't help myself. Okay, so if you're on Instagram, I will say you cannot see as much as what I'm about to show because Anne's going to be live on the screen with me. But I do want to say something about the guest who I'm going to have right now, and I'm happy she agreed to this because I have this saying called, I don't have a saying. It's Brene Brown. If you've ever heard Brene Brown talk about FFTs, and it's first effing times. And so today I have somebody on who probably more so likes to be not in the limelight. But Anne and she is my community ambassador for your Artful Journey. We connected, and I'm not going to say like specifically how we connected, but there was a connection in one of my first lives when I started talking about your Artful Journey. And Anne probably doesn't even know this story, but I have a story to tell. I'm pretty open about it, and life dealt me a couple of, I don't know, like whatever. Life happened. Didn't deal me a bad cards. It just happened. And so I started to share my journey, and in that, Anne stepped in and said, I hear you, sister. I got you. I got your back. I got this. And she joined as a founding member of your Artful Journey. And she didn't just have my back. She had everybody's back. I mean, it was like the most supportive. I never asked her to. She just was just kind of there. And so when it came time and we grew, which we have done, and that's what happens, we needed a community ambassador, and it was kind of like, it's right there. She's right there. She's been there the whole time. And I have this firm belief that things happen for a reason. Things happen in their own timing. But I also force everything. So I force timelines. I force things that I think are supposed to happen the way I think they're supposed to happen. But I've realized it just unfolds. And so Anne unfolded, and I said, hey, you interested in being our community ambassador? Sure, I have no idea what that means. I mean, she just agrees to stuff without knowing. So without further ado, I can see her in the background. You all don't know, but she's there, and I've muted her. So you guys can't hear her, but she's in the background, and I can see her going. So I am going to unmute Anne. And I'm going to I hope I'm going to bring, there she is. Is she there? Hold on. Oh, there she is. Are you there, Anne? Can you hear us?
Yes. Can you see me?
Yes, I can. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Whoops, hold on. 1 second, Anne. I'll get this figured out. I think you're there. This is the other thing. We're unfolding. Oh, hold on. Okay, there's Anne. There's me. Are we both there together? Oh, wait. I have to do this. Sorry, Anne. You're definitely there, so you can say hi.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I say hi now?
Yes, say hi now, and then let me try and add me back.
Hi now.
If not, we're just going to stare at you. Okay, hold on. I'm looking to figure out how to add both of us at the same time. I think I got us. Do I have us or no? Oh, hold on. Why don't I just look down?
Sure.
Otherwise, we'll just look at Anne. Anne's like, no, I want the split screen. There we go. And Donna is saying hi. Let's see. And if I can't split screen us, we'll just go back and forth. But there is Anne.
All right.
Anne, are you there? Okay.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am in Studio 1A in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I'm 1 hour south of DC. And first thing I want to do is, if it's okay,
go ahead, Anne. The floor is yours.
I want to give a shout out to a fellow Virginian who she and I joined your Artful Journey about the same time. So Lisa Brass, hello. Lisa and I are going to get together as soon as we safely can. We're starting our own fan club.
Okay, wait. Now people are saying we were both there, then I disappeared. Okay, so I'm trying to fix this, Anne. I can't tell what we're looking at. Okay, now you're gone. Tracy was there before. Hold on. I'm not going to move anything. Are we both there? Okay, I think we're both there. Okay. Okay. And Anne, I don't know if you can see the comments, but I am going to read to you that, hi, Anne, it's nice to meet you. Hi, Anne, you're the best. Oh, Tracy, would you fix this darn screen? No, nobody's saying that. Both are there. Okay, we're both there, Anne. I just can't see what I'm looking at. So, and Felicia just said, I'm joining. I'm a groupie. So I love it. And you touched on something as far as being a member, because somebody popped in and said, hey, is there anybody in Texas? We've had a lot of people pop in and say, what about international folks? So as being a member, do you feel like you get to meet people who are local, but you also get this international and national and domestic connection?
Oh, I certainly do. Of course, I've always said there is someone who has the light on 24/7. And when I say the light, I mean, they're on the site, they're painting, they're sharing. And so we're just all together. And it's a wonderful connection. Wonderful. Folks from everywhere.
Yep, and I'm getting people who are saying anybody from Orlando, now Florida. I do know we have Port Lucie. I don't know where everybody's from. I don't get that luxury. And with this many, so people are asking me about what is on this wall. My senior, I don't want to say senior members, my founders. Okay, hold on. My original, I don't know. They're not on this wall. These are only new members, but I give the love to, that's usually, so I think one of them is in Port Lucie. There we go. So there we go. I knew. Port St. Lucie is Lisa. So to answer the question of, do you have to be in the same time zone? Am I always on in the morning? No, we fluctuate. So don't think. Now, I do want to say, Anne, what has your artful journey meant to you?
Do you have all day?
I do, actually. Yes.
You know, years ago, Tracy, I followed you, and it was before I retired. And every Monday night, I would be, my Tracy time. And folks are now saying, I've got to have my Tracy time. So I was needing my Tracy fix years ago. And then after I retired, by the way, I am a retired church organist. So I have played for years and years and years. And it was wonderful to retire and then just paint and do what I wanted to do. The years ago, it was wonderful, just wonderful. Then life happened for you. Life happened for me. And then after retirement and moving to grandbaby land, last fall, there were some unpleasant things that unfolded for me, and I was going through a very rough time. I didn't know how I was going to come out of that. My heart was broken. And one evening, there's Tracy!
Okay, I got it fixed. I got it fixed.
Where has she been?
I love this.
And so probably a couple of weeks later was that evening when you shared your story. And I thought, does she have my script? Does she know? And I typed one word to you and you went,
done.
And that was it. And
done.
It was
so
like,
you do know the connection. Okay.
Yes. And it's like, let's write the book.
Yeah. Done.
So my painting journey started right then, even very fast paced, because I couldn't get enough of whatever it was you were offering. And so it's just blossomed and bloomed. And this is just my my safe haven.
Yeah. And it's not all about the painting. Would you say it's all about the gift you give back to yourself and realizing the importance? I mean, I don't know if you get it, but I felt like immediately
Yeah.
Anne worked as tirelessly as we did this week on the Art Journal Challenge, and we were talking on the phone on Thursday or Friday, and she said, "I don't know how you're still standing." And I said, she said, "I haven't painted." And I'm like, "Me neither." Because what happens is we were involved in the work side, but she said, "If I don't get back to painting, it's not going to be, we're off kilter." So I agree with
I
her.
needed
And now, Anne, I can't. Okay, so first off, just so you know, there was a photo of Anne and I shared at the beginning of this. And Anne and I are wearing the same color shirts. That was not planned. Anne sent me the photo. And
it just happened.
I can't help but notice, and I know in the background, Anne, you have a lot of your art up there. And I was like, have you been up all night reorganizing? But do you want to just tell us about some of that art? Because
Sure.
I recognize some of it.
This one here at the bottom, maybe you can see that. That was one of our early ones. I think that was one of the themes for the month.
Repeat a flower.
That's repeat a flower, by the way.
Repeat a flower.
And then we move on up, and then my Tracy, what's that? A coneflower.
Yeah.
I won that, folks. I won that.
Oh, you did win that.
I did. I won that.
That was a long time ago, Anne.
See there, I'm stuck on you like a Band-Aid.
Wow.
Yeah. And my apron, that's probably been one of the most fun things for me because I had to learn fabric paints and how to make that flow. And I loved the workshop because it gave me a time frame that I could handle.
Oh.
And I could do a little bit here, a little bit there, and keep on. And then voila, I love it.
I love it.
My pumpkin.
I
That's
have a
my
feeling
latest creation, folks.
that was it was yesterday. I love the fact that Anne probably stayed up and made that meticulous. No, I really, and I don't know, one thing I do want to say publicly, Anne, is thank you, first off, for just embracing the like right away, our membership is not so much always about the painting. You're getting tons of hearts. And by the way, there is somebody who actually said she was an organist. Is it organist?
Oh, good.
Yes, and she said there's not many of you, so I love that.
No.
No wonder you enjoy my singing. I guess I'll go with my Sunday morning singing for you. But I love the fact that you immediately embraced what I feel about our group. It's a sisterhood. It's a positive, safe space. No outside. We don't need that. We have plenty of outside stuff in our lives. Deborah M. just said, this is my church. Amy Bell just said, add me to the organist list.
Yes. Yeah. Amy Bell. Yes. I think I heard she was too. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And that's the whole thing about, that saying, if you build it, they will come.
Oh, yeah.
I want it to be a nice, safe space, supportive. Sometimes people, Nancy just said, I love to listen to the organ. Does that count?
It does. Yes.
Yeah. I've always said it's not always about the art. It's feeling like you can be safe and share what you're about, who you're, and I love that. I love that people say, I need to take a pause right now. Life is beating me down. And Anne pops in there and says, we're here when you need us. And I don't know if Anne actually have business hours, but I told her now she needs to have business hours. Okay, and Lisa G just said, I play the piano. Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. And I want to ask you, because we're still going through COVID times. Yeah. Do you think now this pertains more to you, less to you? What happened to you during COVID that this made a difference in your life?
None of us saw COVID coming. None of us have, and I've lived a long time, none of us had any idea something would happen like this. But for all of us, I mean, all of us who were required or needed to stay home, oh, we could always go and do our art. And so that's what we did. And I find that during this time, our communications back and forth, and you'll see long threads when I'm in a conversation with someone, and we do have a connection, and it's a safe place. It's a place where you can share, and everyone, without a doubt, is kind, helpful. We just have all positive, and that's just true. And throughout this time, all of the things that people have brought to us just build. I want to plug the morning meditation
Oh,
because that, meditation, what you do is light a fire under us, and you just start going with something, and everybody grabs their papers and their paints and draw. And at the end of the day and the next day, everything's flying in. Look, look, look. And the take. And you said, just start.
the start.
Just start.
Yeah, and that's the hardest part. And just so you know, we have a couple of flute players in the group. I myself am a flute and piccolo person, so I feel you. I feel like right now we probably could make a band.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Artful
Hey,
Journey
I'll drink to
Quartet.
that. I
And
learned
wine
that
with
from
wine.
you.
So we do wine with wine.
Yeah.
And now a lot of people are asking me too, and I'm looking at this as not like I'm in the front of the classroom or meandering about. But as somebody, do you feel like what kind of experience do you have to bring to this? Like, do you have to have years of drawing? You were there. Okay.
No. The reason I think we're all here is something we tapped into something, and um, just pick it up and try. And it took me a long time to share my first because I don't have any training in that. But when you showed us, just pick it up and
Do it.
try it. And once I did, and then learned to paint, and I love watercolors now. I didn't know what to do with them before, but just do it.
Just
Just
do it.
do it and try. And this is a safe place to showcase that. And each painting is a showcase when you all share it.
Oh my God. I
Those
love too
pumpkins
because
blew me.
I draw something in like 20 minutes or an hour, but you guys really think about it, and I don't know. I sometimes go, their pieces are way better than mine. I'm like, holy moly. But and they're all different. We
Yes,
never have
yes.
the same two pieces. Never.
And they show their style, and that's what. Well, anytime you're on and give us an idea, and you show us what you're doing, you say, just go with it, and so you let the passions of others, but it's just pure joy, just pure joy.
Well, and I love, so I'm looking at the comments, and I'm first off, we could start a band. We now have a couple of cheerleaders, some flag people. We have a trumpet. I'm loving that Sharon said she loves the freshness of this group. She is a textile artist. So that's the other thing. I feel like we're learning from each other. Like,
We are.
yeah, it's not like me saying, "Oh, this is it." I say this all the time. I'm humbled by what is going on, and oh wait, we have a tambourine player now. We really have got this figured out. we really have this figured out. No, somebody just said we need a parade. I'm like, oh my goodness, they would never see us coming.
We can arrange that.
Do we have anybody who could sew us really cute costumes? Somebody just said, I think I can handle a tambourine and I have a kazoo. Lisa says she dances. Okay, so
That's all it's required.
this is
Bring
what I
it.
feel like. We would all be going down the street as some sort of like weird, who are these women?
Tribe. It's called a tribe. Remember?
That's it. Yeah, no, I feel like there is just something in this group. We did have people who got sick with COVID. We did have people who are very much isolated or couldn't go out due to their pre-existing conditions, I being one of them. And I am just, okay, we do have people who could sew our uniforms. And Legine Sands says she can hum any tune. So
Perfect.
we,
Carry it in a bucket. It works.
Lisa's like, what kind of dancer would you like me to be? No, the one thing I have always said along this route, I want y'all to be free to be you. Do what means something to you. A lot of people with the lessons say to me, do I have to do this? Nobody has to do anything. So, I mean, we got lots of singers too. I like to sing. I just can't. I just like to. Yeah, I love to sing.
I have the joy of being able to just open the door and walk right in and go all over the site and visit here and visit there. And that's what I do. And I love, of course you can't tell, but I love to talk. And so I will write you a nice little paragraph just
Yeah.
telling you exactly what I think. And that's my passion.
She does. She does. So if you don't feel comfortable telling me something, you can tell Anne. And then Anne will do what Anne does and put it in a nice package with a bow and hand it to me. Darla, who happens to be a friend of mine, just said, let's paint t-shirts.
I know. Oh, let's do.
This is not a bad idea. I'm loving this idea. Okay, and somebody just said pole dancing. Sharon E., thank you for having my sense of humor, because anytime, so people can't figure out exactly what I do for a living, which cracks me up because they're like, what, you paint? Yes, I do. But I always now lead with, when people ask me, so what do you do for a living? I say pole dancing. My mother hates that I say that. But I have a good friend, Mike. She was just in my pool yesterday, and she said, do you remember the day we met? And I was like, no. And she said, we were across the table, and somebody was asking what everybody does, and you said, I'm a pole dancer. You didn't flinch. You didn't laugh. And she goes, I walked away going, huh? And to this day, I was like, I'm not a pole dancer. I'm not. I'm actually very clumsy. I've cracked my head open. Anything about me doing that would be a comical relief. But thank you, Sharon, for that funny thing. Oh. Okay, everybody is jumping on the would love to paint t-shirts. So I will. Okay.
If follow you.
Yes, if we will come up with something. We've got hats, masks. So I'm going to do this. This is going to be some sort of workshop coming up.
Oh, good. Oh, yes.
Yes. And Sharon just said, a finely tuned sense of humor is a saving grace. I love that.
Isn't it? We love to laugh. And we even laugh on the site. I mean, folks will say the funniest things, and you read it in the words, and you know exactly they're cracking up.
Yeah. And that is, not only just t-shirts, but we could do like a button down. And that would be in tribute to my mentor, Doxy, but she used to make these really beautiful. Okay, t-shirts, tribe t-shirts. Okay, I got it. I am.
Yes. Can you design tribe?
I can do anything, Aunt. No, I don't.
All right. You design it, and I'll tell them all about it.
Okay, everybody's saying t-shirts. T-shirts. You know what? I love that idea, actually. I do. I love that idea. Okay, I think Donna's watching because she's the one who's right now probably doing this to me. Brooke wants to paint a jean skirt. Oh, easy peasy, light and squeezy. I love that idea too. Okay, so Anne, anything else you want to add? Because now is your time. And how was this experience? Because I know you were nervous.
Oh, this? Well, an empty glass works well. It really was easy. And I say that because I'm sitting here just staring at you and the screen, which is just like what happens when I'm watching you teach us. And so I have not a clue who's watching me. It's kind of like, I mean, I could play the organ and be the loudest person in the room of 500 people. And I was fine with that. And this kind of, I don't know, I just was, yeah, you put me quite at ease.
Oh, I love that.
Then, yeah, yeah. I hope others will come on and share because I want to see these folks.
Yep, I am asking my tribe members to participate, and I will schedule day or night at your convenience. And
Mhm.
all you got to do is call me on Skype, and
Yeah,
this is all we did, and so
a
easy.
chitty chatty.
Yeah, I did say to her, this was just going to be us chatting. We kind of had to talk her into it, but I really did want to come from your perspective of somebody
Mhm.
joining and not knowing. I keep telling people it doesn't, like, I have to answer the questions, but I'm answering the questions as like me.
Right, right.
People are asking too, how much time does it take?
How much time does it take for what?
Well, the way people were saying, like, how much of a time commitment? And I was saying to people, and I'm not going to lead your answer, it's as much time as you want or can.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So you're retired, but
Yeah,
I'm a mom still rearing three
very busy.
children.
Yeah,
So you're probably able to say, I'm able to dedicate a little more time maybe,
I
but you
can.
don't
Yeah.
have to.
No, because when I was working and following you, if I didn't catch it and couldn't do it right then, you always made it available for me to have later. And
Always.
that's the real joy of that too, because even now, when I'm doing things with my grandkids and all, it may be a few days till I get around to doing it, but it's there for me.
Yes.
And so I can choose. I can choose. Yeah. Yeah.
So the one thing I do try to, everybody's saying retirement is wonderful. I highly recommend it. The one thing I do say, and I try to make this a habit, is just trying to have 15 minutes a day or every other day. Just because instead of feeling like when you sit down, everything has to be done at one time,
Yeah.
like you said, the information is there, it's made available to
It
you.
is.
Yeah. But I
And
try to, like, when I say more, like, I've scared a few people by using the word meditation. We don't chant,
no.
we don't really have silent time.
No.
Oh, and
No.
okay, Sean Owen just said, I'm returning to work next week and wonder if I'm going to have time to stay in Tracy's tribe.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. You've got plenty of time because there's still a lot in the portal in the library that I've gone to and I haven't gotten around to it, but I know it's there. And when I get that desire to paint that particular thing, I'll go do that.
Yes. Now, do
So
you find
yeah.
yourself pulling bits and pieces from
Oh yeah.
daily?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's somebody else. Can you tell us the schedule for when the classes are? Morning times, Wednesdays night. Okay, Cindy, how we work that is I pretty much have everything scheduled throughout the year. I put everything, even the Wednesday night live, which is open to everybody. I
Right.
put that on the calendar. And so it's all there, and I schedule the only true live things I do because everything is pre-recorded. A lot of that, I have it all planned through the year. We do Wine with Wine live, and that's in the evening most times because I don't wake up in the morning and drink wine.
No.
And the other thing we do is the morning meditation, which I'm not necessarily, we probably should change that. The way that came about for me was I originally was more of a morning person trying to rebuild my life and waking up 15 minutes extra early to do that. Now I create more in the evening. So for right now, I have the next few scheduled in the morning, but those could change, and that's only 20 minutes. Elizabeth said, I'm working, I'm still in. Haven't had as much time, but I will later. And so all that information is there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lisa said, Lisa does this for us. She takes the schedule and makes it into a printable format. Art meditation. Okay, maybe we should change morning meditation to art meditation. It's a good suggestion.
Or morning motivation.
Yeah, or morning motivation, something like that. But if we do it in the evening, then we.
Oh,
So she does a printable format and shares it to the group. I think that's quite handy for busy people. I throw everything into my Google Calendar, but we do try to make it. A lot of people don't like to miss the live stuff. And now everybody's asking me to bring back the random chitty chat, which I was making a joke.
We love that.
Okay, so that will be at all times a day. I am a working mom with 3 kids, hypothetically going. Oh, motivation with Tracy. Okay, the names are getting better. Okay,
Yes, they are.
I hate putting my name in anything, but I love it. It's fine.
Oh, no, we
Uh,
like it in there. We do.
um, I always feel like sometimes too, like if we have this band, I'll be with my piccolo. We'll all be, and we'll have a moving organ behind me.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah, this is the one thing I'm going to say about our group. We are 1 year anniversary happening next weekend. Which, by the way, thank you for the flowers and that yes. We're just a year in, and this group is ever evolving, ever changing, and it's all based on what you guys ask. I am not just picking random stuff and saying, let's see what sticks to the wall. We do like polls, and we ask, what do you want to see? I don't wing this. It's all based on what I said was from the beginning. It will be community based. In other
It is
words,
community.
yeah. And one of the things I had heard was, do you do seasonal stuff? Well, we are going to, because y'all want to. So I just did a pumpkin page. Do not fight me on this.
Do you remember when we did the survey, how wonderful it was for folks to say, oh, this works so well for me. Oh, can I have more of this? Could we maybe have something that's a little slower paced at times? Or could we? And you took all of that, and talk about wrapping it into a gift. You did that.
Yeah.
You took all that information.
Well, it helps me because now I don't have to come up with more information. I just don't want to do the work. No, I'm kidding. Lisa said, I love making so many new wonderful friends.
Oh, yes,
I love
yes.
that too. I know how you can be the best friends. Both love. Oh, somebody said, I know how you guys could be friends. You both love to talk.
Yes, we do. But folks, you need to know I'm old enough to be Tracy's mother. And so I have to, go, no, I never do that.
My mother does. Tracy, do you have to tell people you're a pole dancer?
That's her job. I'm just going to egg you on. Do it, Tracy, do it.
My friend Ida just said, which I know Ida, by the way, Ida and I have the same background as far as construction goes. She said, I was a little hesitant because I'm so busy, but you two make it seem very easy to get involved without being stressed. Yeah. There is no... It is what you make of it, and it is self-driven, but we are going to be there to do this. Push, push, push. I would say nudge.
Nudge. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'll always say, come on.
That's it. Well, Anne, I hope this was not... now you have to jump into the group and tell everybody this was totally doable. Because
definitely.
Everybody's afraid of me.
No, they're not. No, this was wonderful. And I think that it's really good, because it's like when we share on the page, we type what we're thinking, and we type what we want to share. It's been the same thing this morning. I'm just vocalizing it. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Plus, Tracy pays really well for you to do this.
That's right.
She says, come on, I'll do what I pay you. No.
The company perks are amazing. No,
I've loved it, folks.
Ida just said nudging is good. I think that's one thing as a woman. Sometimes we need to be nudged to know that we are just amazing and shine in our own light. And this can be something that if you think you have that creative side, you want to figure out, there's shortcuts to how to do it. Everything is doable that I do. Nothing is...
Oh, yes. very much.
Yeah.
And you don't need a lot of supplies. You don't.
Nope. But
Mm-mm.
we're getting more requests for more supplies and more of this, so we're gonna dig deeper. That's it.
Are you going to carry more supplies in your shop? I'm putting you on the spot,
I
but
am.
folks have asked. They
I'm
want to
putting
order their supplies.
I'm gonna put the aprons in. I just really am not in the business of like that, but it's so easy for me to throw stuff in an envelope. As long as people understand, I keep saying I don't want to be customer service. I want to paint.
Yeah.
So the more time I can spend, but if I buy aprons in 30s, I can't paint 30 aprons. Why not just, buy them in 60s and sell a few?
Right. Right.
Well, Anne, I cannot
Yes.
thank you enough for taking your Sunday, well, your Sunday afternoon now.
Oh, I've enjoyed this.
Oh, I love that. And we want to thank you all, really just from the bottom of my heart, members, prior members, new members, anybody who
Everybody.
participated in the Art Journal Challenge, and anybody who is like on the fence about joining. Hope we answered your question. If we didn't, send it over to Anne, Anne at yourartfuljourney.com. I'm kidding. But that
And
is
I'll
her.
get the answer. I'll give you an answer and I'll talk with you.
Yeah.
I'll chat with you anytime.
Yeah, and if she doesn't know, she forwards it on to us.
Oh, always. Yeah.
And just so you know, the doors close Thursday, September 3rd. No, we don't open them up. No, there are no exceptions. I don't care if you saw me being born, which there's only a select few who were there. It's just that's the way it works. And we go back to, and Anne now understands, after Thursday, the focus goes right back to the group. That's what we
right.
do.
That's
And
right.
anything that we do, like the challenge, like my group, my tribe, they were all included. So if you wondered, well, did I just abandon the ship? No, they were included in the Art Journal Challenge for free.
Yeah.
That's part of, I want them there. I want to make sure that they don't leave me. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, Anne,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. And everybody, we're going to hang up just so I can say goodbye to Anne and wish her the best for her day. And you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for
Bye,
being.
everybody.
Bye. Talk to y'all soon. Oh, somebody asked for the link. I got to throw that in there. Okay. There we go. Bye, y'all. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong hang up.